Hey, so who wants the key to unlock the conversations with your clients, your prospects, your audience inside of DMs? What do I mean by the key? Key, I mean the key to the lock. What is the lock? The lock is opening up the conversation. They're cold to you. They do not know what are you about. They don't know anything about you. They don't know how you can help them. What do you exactly do? Maybe you've just been sending them offers, or they've seen your post, something, pull them inside of your system, your Instagram, your Facebook, your YouTube, whichever social media platform that you're hanging out in, but they're not warmed up to you. They don't trust you as yet. They don't know whether they like you. They don't know anything about you. So they're not going to be buying from you yet. So in order to start the conversation inside of the DMs, the first thing you got to do is to unlock that damn lock. You want to find the key to unlock, let's say, their heart, get their attention, to start conversation with them. How do you do that? Who is interested in finding out about that, guys? Who's interested? Come on, this is 𝗟𝗏𝗍. I'm a sales scaling coach for 5-day challenges, 5-day live launches, could be 3 days, that's fine. But anything that requires warming up of your audience, like a large number of audience when they sign up for a particular launch, could be a weekly launch, could be something else. The format is not that important, but wherever you require to warm up your clients, where you as a coach warm them up with your content by going live, and your team, generally the team, it is advisable to get the team on board as soon as you can if you haven't already. We'll do a separate video on that if you would like to know why the team and at what stage should you hire a team and how do you train it. And then the next thing is, how do you warm them up and how do you qualify them for your high ticket offer? Some people are suited for that. Some people are not a good fit for that. And it's perfectly all right. There are a lot of people who are already working with other coaches for different things. They need time. Some people come to your challenges multiple times, not just once, twice, thrice. I've seen people come for your challenges even up to 6 months before they are. In fact, the longest I've seen, the person that I signed up, who was sticking around with us, following us, learning from us, trying things on their own, while picking up small tips from the challenge. He signed up finally in 1 year's time. I've got a testimonial of this beautiful person. You can always ask for it. But this is what happens. You got to know how to warm them up, how to qualify them, how to ascend them into your sales pipeline to increase the chances of getting that high ticket sales. What is a high ticket sales, guys? I know I'm going a little off topic, but high ticket sales is anything upwards of $5,000. The higher, the better. If you are scared to talk about numbers, you need a little bit of help, reach out. If you need help with pricing your offer, also reach out. But those are separate topics. I can do videos on that too going forward. Now coming back to getting that key. So this is my little stick from my phone, which I use as a remote control to manage my starting and ending of the video on my phone, so that I don't have to edit it much later. I don't spend time in post-processing. I don't like to do it. I just like to keep it as raw, as simple, as natural as I possibly can be. So the key is very simple, guys. Let me get on to this. The key is very, very simple. You got to know, this is what I teach my one-on-one clients, okay? I help them build their training portal for their social sellers so that they become rock star closers for their business. This is the thing. There are 3 things that you got to remember. Those are your end goals when you're having a conversation with a prospect for the first time. Now, they don't know you, they're new, they've just signed up for your challenge. The DM conversation has just opened up, and you're trying to ask questions. Now, there is no question of being salesy at this stage, because you can't sell them anything. If you're doing that, you're never going to get any sales for sure. But you need to get to know them. You need to initiate a conversation, and they need to allow you to have that conversation. There are times when you see you're sending them messages, one message after the other, or your team is sending them one message after the other. There is hardly any acknowledgement. You know that they have seen the message, but they don't acknowledge. They don't say anything. Or the answers are just they're trying to be polite, and the answers are just like one word, okay, thank you, sure, those kind of answers. That means you still haven't got the key to the lock. When you get those kind of answers, that means you still haven't got the key to the lock. Are you with me on this? Okay? So what do? I mean, some people can still choose to be difficult. Maybe they are not ready, and we totally respect that. We give them their time and space. But now coming back to the other people, who are your absolute solid potential hot prospective clients? What do you do with them? What do you ask them to open up that damn lock that's so stiff and tight and you don't know what to do? So remember, there are 3 things. I'm going to tell you in brief. We can talk about it in another video. Let me know in the comments, what do you want me to talk about again the next time and the next time? Give me different topics and I'll be happy to do videos on that. Number 1, you want to find out where are they today in their business? What is going on in their business today? Number two, you want to find out what is their goal, where are they aiming to go, what are they aiming for. You can put any time frame to it, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. What is it that their goal looks like? Okay? And number 3, what is it that's coming in the way of taking them from where they are today and where they want to go? What is it that's coming in the way of them what is coming in the way of them moving from where they are today and where they want to go? Yeah. Now you will not ask the questions the way I just told you. You'd remember them as the end goal. This is the end goal. How do you ask them? Okay. First is you want to know, okay, I was just in somebody else's DM, another coach's, and apparently their social seller tried to play the social selling game with me, and I enjoy that because I want to see what are they doing, how are they doing it, are they doing it well, can we learn something from them as well. And this person, over a span of a couple of days, she tried to send me multiple messages, and each thing only spoke about money in one way or the other. She was trying to find out what are my goals in terms of money. She was trying to find out what did I want from them, if they could, everything was about money. What are my goals about money? How much money would I like to make in the next 3 months or 6 months? I don't remember if she asked me 6 months, but I don't remember the time frame. Everything was pointed towards money. Now, I wasn't opening up. I wasn't giving out a number. I wasn't opening up to that conversation. So all that person had to do was to shift the gears to another track completely. Rather than doing that, what they kept doing, mistake number 1, they kept digging deep and deep and deeper and deeper onto the same track where the key of the surface was not even given to them. And they're trying to go down, and it's a total disaster. You don't do that. If you don't get the answers, you move to track 2. You become even more polite. Now, the customer, the client, the prospect is always right. That's the first rule of thumb. Even if you don't like them, even if they are bitches, you can bitch about them in front of your team separately. In front of the client, they are the best. They are always right. Okay? But you have to know how to handle them. Handling objections is one of my favorite topics, and we'll keep talking about it as we go forward in the weeks and months to come. But so you move to the next gear, you move to the next track, you shift gears, and you start talking about, I don't like to use the word struggle at all. So I like to say something like, what would you like to see shift in your business in 3 months from now? If somebody is not opening to that, then I'll come even broader. I'll go even broader, and I would say something like, is there any way I can help you with in your business? So now you give them an opportunity of a yes and no answer. So if they open up, if they answer that question, then you start with the next, and then the next, and then the next. If, there's so many ways to ask. So you ask them, how many clients are you working with? If you don't want to ask about the money because they're not being receptive to that question, something will come up. You have to get the first key working. First key working is the key. So with my one-on-one coaching clients, I actually write out DM scripts for them, which they can use and their teams can use. And they're absolutely replicable, scalable, learnable, and my clients are doing phenomenally well. I hope you do too. Keep telling me what are the content topics that you'd like to me to speak about, and I'll be very, very happy to release videos frequently for you guys to enjoy. So you have a great day, and I will catch you soon.